Satanists, Nancy fell in love with someone.
What up, world? Whatever Wednesday continues in this bitch. It's your boy Crack back at it one time. Oh man, I'm back at it. I'm starving like Marvin, and I'm gonna go get me something to eat. But until I go get something to eat, we're gonna chop it up. I was just looking more into the Vince McMahon allegations, and I am wondering how, like, if what up, Kentucky? Can you take a shit? Real talk. Whoever else just come in, I'm gonna ask this a few times. Can you all poop and not pee? Like, it can't happen for me. Like, if I shit, I gotta pee too. And the reason that I'm bringing this up is because Vince McMahon, it's never been doable for me. Maybe it might be different for females, right? It might be. So when Vince, what's up, Verbal? I'm talking about, is it possible to take a shit without taking a piss? Because when Vince McMahon shit on that girl's head, however you want to phrase it, however you want to phrase it. So what I'm wondering is when Vince shit on this girl's head, and old dude that was fucking her was not Johnny Laurinaitis. It wasn't Johnny Ace. It was his physical therapist he was having a threesome with when he shit on that girl. Well, the dude was hitting it missionary style, and Vince just turned around and squatted down and shit dookie diarrhea, Mexican type food diarrhea, all over her. Okay, if his head's right over top of her, if his ass is right on top of her head and he's unloading an ungodly shit, so bad it's running down her face and done through her hair and shit, and no dude finishes. Like, he gets turned on even more and finishes. Vince just goes and gets in the shower while Cat finishes. Did Vince wipe his ass in between walking to the shower? Because that would be weird feeling. Did Vince, where did the pee go? Did he just like piss all over the bed in the hotel? Did he pee on her? Like, this shit has got me. I just had two of my friends here, and we was having it. One of them was not a wrestling fan and did not know this stuff, but knew Vince and knows wrestling. And one of them is a wrestling mark like myself, and we're just so not shocked at all by what Vince has done. We're not shocked a bit. But this bitch, like, Vince did all this stuff to her. He hurt her so bad with sex toys that she was bruised and bleeding, right? The girl liked it. She liked being passed around. She liked all the attention. She was in a fucking okay, if you're in Connecticut, you're probably rich. But if you're living in the same building that Vince McMahon lives in, and you're taking care of your parents and they die, and you're like my age, like 40 to 42, and that's her age, and then the manager of the building tells Vince McMahon, "Hey, this girl's mom and dad just died. She's going into bankruptcy. Can you give her a job?" And Vince just looks at her like, "Yeah, sure." And then turns her into a sex slave. Well, she liked it. If she didn't, she could have left. And she didn't. After she signed all them motherfucking NDAs, when he stopped paying the monies, when she ratted him out. So, yeah, he admitted to every bit. He's admitting to it. He's admitting he took a shit on her head, but he's saying she was cool with it. So, wow, Vince is a creep, perv sicko, but he's owning it. You know what I mean? But how many other girls? I'm surprised has not come out yet. How many other girls do you think he's did that stuff to? Just imagine the Big Show or Andre the Giant. What kind of sex toy would that be? I mean, I know we're talking about this shit several times. It's just it. I love wrestling, and I'll be out here shortly getting ready to watch wrestling tonight. And I probably won't be back till tomorrow, but yeah, this Vince shit's fucked up. So anyway, I'm gonna have some pictures. Replay crew. My buddy Draven, he's like my nephew. He is doing federal time. He's still got a while left, but he's got some hope he's getting out. And somehow maybe he might get out. He didn't tell on us so. Most people go do Fed time, they tell. Draven didn't tell. Hey, you're back, Truth. I'm sorry how that happened with you earlier, but I forgot to get some pictures of Draven. Go to my community and find his address. I left his address if anybody's into mixed guys or black guys. He's a good-looking black guy. He's probably 30. Damn, is Draven 30? Young Draven. He's almost 30 or 30 by now. I have some good pictures of him. I just talked to him on the phone and stuff. He's in good spirits, but he took 17 years. So he doing good in federal prison in West Virginia. Or no, he's in Illinois now. He was in West Virginia. But he's looking for some pen pals. And I will post some pictures of him. Chicken butt. My weed man is a chicken man. Where you from, chicken butt? I was locked up with a Mexican. Now he was Guatemalan, and if you called him Mexican, he would get very mad. And he told me he fucked a chicken one time and it exploded. He also told me he fucked a pile of shit and he fucked his sister, he says. But why would you fuck a chicken or a pile of shit, let alone your sister? But he was serious. I'm gonna take you out of the beer company, even though I don't drink. He'll do a lot of it too, Truth. He could probably get that night. He has 17 left on 24. He'll do 20 of it, at least 19. Hell yeah. Shout out for making it home from prison, man. I hope you got out and turned your life around, and I hope that you're doing good now. What's up, Tracy F? Y'all hit that like, y'all hit that sub. I got 6. It's not showing it, but my last stream from earlier today, I got 6,000 views. It's not showing all the views yet for some reason, but as soon as I ended it, it's at 6,093 people. And now it's showing like 3 point something. So I've got like close to, I have 17, 18,000 views in 28 hours, 28, 29 hours. So keep them coming, y'all. Keep them coming. Maybe I'll get something where I can entertain everybody. Okay, explain to me your definition of maintenance time, chicken butt. I sure did, brother. I got 16 as sobriety, 19 if you count maintenance. The plumber's there. He's going to fix somebody's shit bag. I keep forgetting to go to StreamYard, Gypsy. Truth or chicken butt. Maintenance time. That is a great phrase, word, statement, whatever. Are you saying like you're on Suboxone, methadone, or you're using something for maintenance? Okay, I'm on Sublocade, a Sublocade shot. I just got my sixth one last week, man. I've not done opiates in forever. I went out at one time. I had a 10 year and 4 month streak with no opiates, but I was shooting Suboxone in my arms the whole time, so that don't count. But if you're taking your Suboxone right, then you're right. It's maintenance. Congratulations. Don't shoot that Suboxone, man. What up, Ray? What up, Ray? Ray just got off the. I guess Ray just got out of the Atlantic Ocean. He's been fishing all day. He might have fucked him a big old fish in the mouth on a boat today. But my kid had to take my phone, go get his sister. I forget why. But oh, I thought you'd been fishing today, right? You don't count your Suboxone time. If you wasn't abusing it, you should count your Subox. You should count your maintenance time if you wasn't abusing it. That's the way I look at it, my opinion. So I got hooked on dope in 2000, and I graduated in 2000. I just turned 42, and when I got locked up in '09, I quit oxys, and then they quit making them in 2010. Went through drug court, 13 months, fucked it up, went to prison, got hooked on Suboxone, and then I done Suboxone up until August, and now I'm on this Sublocade shot, and bro, it works so fucking good. I feel so wonderful from it. You don't feel nothing. That's the thing. Respectfully, that's just the way I count my time. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like, so you do us on some. You count your time how you want to count your time, brother. Congratulations, chicken butt. Yeah, Suboxone is such a beast to get off of. That's why I went to the shot because I knew eventually, somehow, some way in life, I'll get sick. I get in a car wreck. I'll end up in the hospital. So I'll get locked up or anything. Anything could happen. And I don't want to go through the withdrawals of the Suboxone, even though it helps unless you're abusing it. But boy, you know what I'm talking about. If you're in jail or prison and you get Suboxone, how do you get high in it? Like, I get fucked up if I'm in jail and I do Suboxone. On the streets, I mean, it just keeps, it's maintenance. So my maintenance right now is Sublocade. And bro, it works so good. And I use edibles, don't get me wrong. But as long as I stay off the Xanax, I'm good. That's my main problem is Xanax. And usually it's not Xanax, it's the ones that black me out. But when I get on that Xanax kick, I get back wide open. I'm a retired drug dealer. If I got back on them, I'd be right back unretired. 2006, man, that's about when drug court started. It started here in '04, and I was in it in '09 and 10, and I got kicked out and sent to prison July 6 to 10. And then when I come home, I got strung out on Suboxone, locked up. So I just was on parole for a year and a half, and the fake weed was actually fake weed. Then it was good, like real weed. It just didn't last long. So the fake weed and the Suboxone is how I made it through parole. But I got bored with Suboxone, my addiction, and I was fucking this girl, and I was like, "Hey, let's go get the Xanax." I just wanted to get high. I wanted to feel something. I was doing really good. Had a job with the county road department, learning everything, being a protege over there. I mean, just being an outstanding rookie of the year at the county road department. And then I get hooked on Xanaxes. But that's not what cost me my job. Somebody wanted to borrow Suboxone and I wouldn't give it to them. And they went in there and they was like, don't hire crack. He can't drive that backhoe. He can't weld. He can't do this. He can't do that. By fucking God, I could too. I was learning to weld really good. And I could drive the backhoe. I run that motherfucker. And I could do everything. And Hobart was just being a hating old bitch ass Hobart brought Gators, daddy. And that old bitch ass got me fired. Like, well, I wasn't fired, but like when my contract ran up, I was working like on a community, like a CAA contract. They had me hired through the county, and then after that, they didn't hire me. And I got on Xanaxes and started selling crack cocaine wide open. I didn't do it, but I sold it, and here I am. That was in 2011, 2012. Here I am now, 42-year-old. Got a kid fixing to turn 20. I raised through Xanax addiction, through Oxy addiction. No matter what my addiction was, I was never not at the bus stop, always at a meeting, always at a game, always at practices. I did my thing as a dad. I really did. I don't know what's wrong with that little son of a bitch right now. I love my kid to death, but goddamn, his attitude is shady as fuck right now. I don't know why. That's better. I don't like that glare behind me. But yeah, the little, well, it ain't little, that restaurant right straight down the block from me. Um, I'm gonna walk down there and order something to eat. I guess. Fuck it. Why not? I'm starved to death. I don't feel like cooking. And I need to go to the store anyway. So I'm just gonna go down here and get me something to eat. I tell you, I would have I hit a little lick, but I mean, it was completely legal. I had a pair of Jordans here, and I needed a couple bucks for rent money, and somebody had been wanting them, and they was too little for me. And I did. I was just making sure. I just did it to make sure I had enough money for some fucking or for my rent money in case something crazy happened. By God, I flipped them motherfuckers. And my homeboy gave me fucking $75 for them. And I got done everything I needed to do out that money. And still got some money. So I come out pretty good. What's up, round we go? I'm going to tell you one more time your profile pic is so pretty. But yeah, like I was talking about at the first of this, right? Can you take a shit without take? Can you take a piss and a shit without pissing anybody? I can't. That's what I was talking about. Was the Vince McMahon shitting on that girl allegations? Like for a man, I think it is impossible to shit without pissing. And I was talking about like when he shit on that girl's head and that dude was fucking that girl, they said he just went and got in the shower. Where did the pee go? Nobody's mentioning the pee. You're right, chicken butt. And the Sublocade, I reckon you won't withdraw off of it. My friend Parker, he took it for 2 months and never went back. Never touched another pill again in his life, and that's been years. I'm on these edibles. That's it. Right. Benzos are the worst, man. Coming off them motherfuckers. Like, I've told my people about it before, chicken, but I seen my kid get kidnapped. I seen my friend in a homemade jet flying around the psych ward, trying to get me out. I seen it breaking news on CNN. They was trying to get me out of the psych ward. I was telling the people in the psych ward, I was like, two of you horse can walk me out of here, and the rest of you motherfuckers is dying. But whoever walks me out of here, I'm gonna let y'all survive. I thought they had the hospital on fire. I thought I seen my kid with a space helmet on. I seen Sting, the wrestler, you know how he would drop out of the arenas. I seen him do that into a big upside down vodka bottle, bro. It was crazy what all I seen coming off Xanaxes. And then I fought with the doctors and security, and they held me down and put a cocktail shot in me and knocked me out for a couple of days. And I had a bunch of seizures that I don't know about. I don't remember, and I fucking about died from them Xanaxes. Yeah, Vance is fucked up. Like, that's some weird fetishes. Like, I just don't think 50 years ago people was having crazy sex like they do nowadays. Do y'all think that? I never thought about that until just now. Oh, and speaking of my gummies, let me show you. Earlier today, when I got these, I made a mistake, right? And no store will ever let you get your money back on them. And I fucked up and bought these, and they're only 3,500 milligrams, and they're like $26 or $23. And I bought two of these. Well, I got them. And then I got these right here for $3.50 a piece. And that's non peach mango. They're both like, yeah, you're right. You're right, round we go. So I took four edibles this morning very early at like 9 o'clock or 8. And I've been pretty fried all day, but I'm going to try these new ones. I've never tried this kind. Shout out Jim Roddy's 421 Gas and Go. Rest in peace, Jan Belcher. Man, that broke my heart when my lady at the gas station died. You're right, chicken butt. Mm-hmm. I know what you mean, chicken butt. Them are good though. Oh shit. Other one. Fuck. The same ones. I'm loaded. I got some shit for a while. Mm-hmm. That's my TikTok chicken butt. I got two, but I'm not really on there no more since I'm on YouTube. But I was making a recovery update every day on one account, and my other account is Shelton Tyrone Davies, better known as Mr. STD, coldest news reporter in the game. He goes over the jail site news reports and shit like that. Go look at my shorts and you'll see him, and then you'll be wanting to go to TikTok and look my shit up. But you're right.